Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Here is a place where I show my soap making process and I help inspire other crafters to get started in the soap making and handmade cosmetic industry. I am live today because yesterday I did my first live event. If you were watching yesterday, thank you. And so I am back today because yesterday we made a coffee soap live, and I will be cutting it today. Okay, my phone is telling me that I have a bad connection. I'm going to try to move it a little and see if maybe things will be better from here. Yesterday was great. There's no fog or anything today. So I just don't know why the connection isn't good or anything. Anyways, so you can tell me where you are from. I like to know where my viewers come from. Personally, I'm in the Madeleine Islands in Quebec, in Canada. It's a French island in the middle of the Gulf St. Lawrence. And yeah, welcome, welcome. So, as I was saying, this is a soap that I made previously, like a couple months back, which is my strong brewed coffee soap that is very popular online. And when I made it yesterday, I forgot to say why this soap is so great. When coffee is used in soap, it adds a couple fun facts to the bar of soap. First thing, it adds texture. So the coffee, the ground coffee is very fine, so it won't scratch your skin. It's a Turkish ground texture, so it's very, very fine, and it will act as an exfoliant on your skin, so it will scratch and remove dead skins and the other things that may be stuck on your skin. We sell this one as a hand cleaner or body exfoliant, and also as a cooking soap. So when you cook with onions or garlic or seafood and your hands get a little smelly, well, you can use this soap because coffee is an odor neutralizer. I don't know if you've ever been into a perfume shop or into another soap shop where they have all these different scents and fragrances in their soap, and there's usually a little cup of ground roasted, not ground, but roasted coffee beans, and you can sniff the coffee beans and it kind of makes your nose new again so you can start smelling everything else. So it's an odor neutralizing it's naturally this way. So this is why we include coffee in the soap. Of course, it gives it a really nice coffee-ish color. And if you like to craft or do mechanics and you have dirt, or because you've been gardening out and you need something to remove all that dirt off your hand, this is a great soap because the coffee will scratch everything out that may be stuck on your skin. Okay, so I'm going to try and turn on the super chat from my laptop and see. All right, join me. See if I could, because I can't really read everybody's comment and see very well from my phone, but I will try and open the super chat on my laptop. I'll just turn the volume down. Can I get the super chat? Nope. Wrong video. Okay, well, I don't know how to do it. I tried yesterday from my iPad and I couldn't figure it out. And I'm trying from my computer, but I don't know how to do it. If anyone knows and wants to give me a tip, do you know how to turn the live chat from a device while being live on my phone? I don't want to put too much time into this, because I want to cut this soap with you. So events, where's the super chat? There we go. Live now. Well, I can't watch myself. It's not working. Okay. Let's cut the soap. I will turn the phone down so you can actually see, and I will put my goggles on to protect my eyes when I cut the soap. And the first step is simply to remove this out of the mold. So I'm gonna swing the door open, push it out, and pull it back. I can't remember what time it was yesterday when we made this soap, but this soap is approximately 20 hours old or so. So it's not a full 24 hours, but it's very, very hard already. So I'm going to remove the freezer paper that I use to line my molds. And it comes out easily, nice and neat. Okay, so I was looking for this super chat on my laptop because I have been watching a lot of other YouTube channels that actually give tips and tricks and advice to YouTubers like me, but I'm not a YouTube expert. I am, learning along the way. And Super Chat is a way for my fans to help support my videos. So you probably know that I have my Patreon campaign where you can pledge monthly. But if you do not want to pledge monthly, you can actually give $1, $2, or $5 or whatever you want when I make a live video, and that money will go directly to me. There's a split share between YouTube and I, but I get the bigger end, and it helps to support my channel. All right, and when you do a super chat, well, you are pushed up for I don't know how long, but I know that your comments will be pushed up to the top for a longer time, and I will get notified when you do that. So right now I am removing just the edges of the soap because it's kind of like flipping up, and when I'm going to cut it into little bars, I want it to be all nice and neat. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to push this on the side, wash my table, remove the little pieces of soap out of the way, and bring my log splitter. There we go. Here's the log splitter. I really love this machine. This one has 3 wires, which are actually guitar strings, and I will place my big slab of soap right here on the log splitter. Oh, this is heavy. This is the worst part. But then when it's on, then everything goes nice and smooth. I will just check the tension. Oh, I have one here. Oops, I just popped a wire. Oh well. Okay, it's all right. I still have the other 2 that will work. I tightened it too much. This happens once in a while. But in next week's video, like tomorrow's video is about shaving soap, but next week's video, I have a video where I show how to change the key and how to replace a broken wire on this machine as well as my other soap cutter. So I'm just going to remove the little wire out of the way so it's not dangling all around. And I'm going to just push the soap through the machine. This, just like that. Ding. And then I have 2 logs right here that I'm going to remove, and then I'm going to push it back so that I can cut the other side of my soap. So these things happen when we make soap. We pop wires and break spatulas, and yeah, we do. I just don't show these things often on camera, but it's a good thing that it happened because I'm going to be able to introduce next week's video. And I will have a guest with me in the next week's video. It will be released on Friday, hopefully. If not, because sometimes the upload time is very long here in the Magdalene Islands. Sometimes I can only upload on Saturday because of the long turtle speed internet that we have here on the islands. That's island life for you. All right, there we go. And voila. Now this soap is gonna be smaller than my creative soaps, so I will cut it. I will do a second pass in this machine, and what I do is I just place it back onto the log splitter, and then with a ruler and a little knife, I just measure. Let me turn you guys over so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. I'm also going to bring you guys a little closer. Ooh. Okay, so I take a ruler and I mark in the middle where this needs to be cut. So this is the middle of this bar, and this, oops, right, and here's the other middle of the other loaf. And I align my marks with the guitar strings, and I push. Now, I stop at the middle, and then I measure again, just to make sure that the end of my log will be the same width. Oh, I have some visitors. Let me just go answer the door. This is unexpected. Je fais une vidéo live sur YouTube. Ah, excuse. Tu peux venir si tu veux être dedans. Bon, on ne verra pas vraiment, c'est un gros plan. Non, mais je t'ai ramené ton plan. Okay. I have a friend. She's bringing me back something. You come back later?
Ouais.
You can leave the stuff. You can leave stuff upstairs.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you. And there we go. I'm just gonna finish to cut. Yay. So now I have some mini soap loaves. Okay, here's one pass, and then I will do the other. Just go, sorry for the movement here. I will just go get the other ones. Put them on the log splitter. There we go. Now, measure. And like this. And push the soap on the marks that I've lined. And then stop. And mark it again. There we go. Those are just little tricks that I developed along the way because I wanted to have one log splitter that suited my big soaps and my smaller soaps. Okay. And voila. I have the nice little logs, and now I will change my cutter and take the other one, which is called a commercial soap cutter. Oops, that's the little knot from the guitar string that popped. I will be bringing the soap right here, just behind. Tune it. As we know, we do not want to have these too tight or they can snap like it happened with the other machine. I have my drying trays right here. And I will go ahead and start cutting these into smaller bars, and we will be able to see the swirl that I created inside yesterday, because if you've been watching, I did use a hanger tool, this hanger tool, which is from the Great Soap Shop. My friend Michelle Hamilton Ulmer makes these, and I kind of dove into the soap and created this really nice wavy swirl. Well, I hope it's a nice wavy swirl. That's what we're about to find out. So I position my soap right here, and I will give you a better angle by putting the phone right this way, so I'm not like hiding the cut. Push down, grab the side. Ooh, this is really cute. And this is one of the swirls that was created inside. Let's take a look at another one. Have this one, and actually these are two soaps that have been made in a single cut. I will transfer these into my drying trays and keep on cutting the soap. Okay, I will try and look at my screen a little, so if you have any questions, now would be a good time to pop them in. I will read a couple out and try to answer. Rima is saying that I'm carrying heavy weights for a woman. Well, yes, this soap batch is about 28 pounds. This is my work. I do this every day when I am in operation, and I am used to this. I also have been working out. I lost a lot of weight and gained some muscle. My work is physical, and it keeps me in shape. So every time I cut my soap, I like to take a clean, damp rag and wash my wires at every pass, because otherwise the soap residue that stays here from every cut is deposited on the top of my loaf, and then when it's time to wrap the soap, it's actually faster to clean the bars up if I've cleaned my wires each pass. While I'm cutting the soap, I would like to ask you, if you've never been to my channel before and you just kind of stumbled through this video today because it's a live event and it just popped up in your newsfeed, I would like to invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. In here, this is pretty much what you see today is pretty much what you get. I make soap videos. Usually they aren't live, they are edited, so usually you will see the soap being made from start to finish. I also have other cosmetic videos like bath bomb and creams and lotions and things like that. So most of my video will show the whole process. I have a Patreon page where Patreon is a crowdfunding platform where people can follow me there and donate, and then in exchange I give content. So recipes and tutorials are available there. There's different pledges level, and you can pick what you need, what fits you. All my recipes are at the $3 per month pledge level. So that is, well, not all my recipes, but all the recipes that I share there start at the $3 a month, and there's one recipe each month. There are also other pledge levels that offer a monthly live hangout on Facebook and other things, other fun things. You also get early access to all my videos, except for the live videos, because obviously they are live, so I can't post them a day ahead. And let's cut another bar of soap, or another lug into bars. Okay. You can give me after this video has gone live, I will post it to my YouTube channel, so you can go and give it a thumbs up. And if you want to receive notifications for the next time I go live or the next time I upload a video, you can hit the bell icon that is right beside the subscribe button, and then you will get a notification for that. If you don't like to receive notifications, just subscribe to my channel and don't hit the bell button. Otherwise, you will get a push notification or an email every time I upload. But that's usually once a week for the scheduled videos. And for the live videos, I think I'll try and do it at least once a month, like I did today. Like, so the making and the cutting of a product every month. How do you think? What do you think about that? Someone asked if it's everyone or just her where the connection is lagging. Actually, that may be me. I live on an island and the internet is not always great here. So I'm sorry about that. You can always watch the replay afterwards and it should be fixed in the replay. Hello. Are you going to try the Russian piping nozzles again? Oh, I have Emma asking me an interesting question. Let me share something with you. So for those of you, okay, let's look at each other now in the eye. So for those of you that have seen my Russian piping tips video, I created some cupcakes using the Russian piping tips. I'm sorry, I'm always looking this way because my phone is flipped the other way, and usually my camera is on the left, but now it's on the right. I bought some more Russian piping tips. So I used to have 7, now I have like 12. So yeah, I plan on using Russian piping tips again. And when I master them and am better at using them, I will make a great video. I also bought these Russian piping tips, which have like the ball. Whoops! I just dropped some on the floor. Anyways. So these have like a ball on top and they create other really cool designs. So I'm really hoping to be able to make a video of these, but it won't be live because sometimes crazy things happen when we use Russian piping tips. I'm not nervous. Someone is like, don't be nervous. It's just that I'm wearing gloves and I'm holding a rag while showing you the piping tips. So I'm just going to toss these in the sink to wash them. And I will keep on cutting my coffee soap. I am out of breath because I'm like always talking, and usually when I film my videos, I can take some pauses, which I'm not right now. So I'm putting my goggles back on. Oops. I'm gonna clean the soap cutter and cut the last loaf. There we go. I always try to apply even pressure when I cut soap because if you only push on one side or the other, then it could disturb the tension of the wires and they could snap. Here we go. This is the last cut. I always have these little end shavings, and I usually keep those for personal use. They're a really nice little size for the kids to use and to put beside the sink for kitchen soaps. Also, if it, stays in a wet spot and gets all mushy, then you don't lose a whole bar of soap. It was only a little shaving. You can actually cut your soaps when you receive them and turn them into smaller soaps if you'd like. I'm just going to clean up the table and show you my soap tray. Boop. Okay. Let me see what is in my background. I will switch side and come chat with you guys. Hello. How do you keep your soap soda ash free? I keep my soap soda ash free. There are different ways. There are different tricks that you can use to keep your soap soda ash free. This soap contains beeswax, which I forgot to say or to mention yesterday. So beeswax will make it harder for soda ash to reach the surface of the soap. And I also poured this soap, if you were there yesterday. If you weren't, you can go back and watch the replay. But I poured this soap really thick. And when you pour at thick trays, it's like a pudding consistency. It's harder for the soda ash to reach the surface. If you pour the soap very thin, then it will most likely create more soda ash. You can ask me more questions. I will start to spread the soaps apart so that they can dry. And I will be reading your questions. Do you shape your soap after they are cut? If so, what kind of tools do you use? I do not shape these soap. These will be sold like that. I do shape my felted soaps. So I shred them, and I have a KitchenAid attachment that I put on my KitchenAid, my stand mixer. And then I just cut the soaps like this into bars. I shred them and I shape them into balls. If you would like, or it's not really balls, but it's like a fish cake shape. So if you would like to see that video, or how I make these, there is a video called, I think it's called Making Felted Soaps. It's somewhere in my YouTube channel. You can ask me another question and I will try and catch it, read it, and answer it. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just spreading the soap so that air can flow through each bar and they can dry equally. I have Meryl that says, thanks for the input. All right, so why don't you write me where you're from so I can take a look again, because I couldn't earlier as my eyes were busy elsewhere. How do you get started making soap? Oh, that is a long story, but I have a blog post on the Soap Queen blog where she interviewed me, and you can read about my beginning in the soap making world. Hi from Italy. I have Emma, hello from England. Whoa, this is going so quick. I can't keep up. Newman Lake, Washington. I have someone from California. Hi, everyone from Mexico. Oh, you guys, I just saw someone commenting from Mexico, and I wanted to say that most of my last videos, like the couple 6 or 7 last videos, have English and French subtitles, which you can access if you would like to have closed caption while watching my videos. If you are fluent in English and another language which isn't French, you can help me translate my videos. Now, if you have a YouTube account, there's a community tool, and you can go on any of my videos and help me translate the subtitles. So if you are from Mexico and you speak English and Spanish, then you could help me translate my subtitles to Spanish. And that would be awesome super sauce. Anyways, just thought I'd tell you that. How long? Oh, how do I keep my soaps dry with very moist air? From Romania. I personally have a dehumidifier right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's a machine that when you turn it on, it draws the moisture from the air. So every night when I leave the soap studio, I turn it on, just like that. All right. And then all the water gets stored in the back, so it helps me dry my soaps. Okay, let me take my phone in my hand so I can read, sit, and chat a little with you guys. Does the coffee... Oh, can I order some? Yes, you can order the soap. How long have you been... Well...